Hello besties, once again welcome and welcome back. We are starting another series. As you can see up there, it's called The Lies He Told. I mean, if you listen to this story, this man lied, and I'm telling you, he straight up lied to our girl. So we're gonna go ahead and listen to what she has to say. She's telling about an experience with a man that pretty much lied about his entire life. I mean, we are talking legion type of lies right here. After we finish with Vesatisa, we found another series, and we're gonna go ahead and listen to this series about her experience with this man who lied to her. And you're gonna tell me what you think down there in the comment section. Once again, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and share the video, share with all your besties, and let them get a piece of the tea.
Part 16, the lies he told. So I flushed these drugs down the toilet. One thing I knew about my ex-husband was that he smoked hella weed. I knew that. And I never smoked with him either. But there were times where he would call the weed man, and the weed man would pull up to the townhouse that we lived in, or pulled up to the home that we were living in Fresno. And it could have been two different niggas. I don't know. But he would always have product. I knew that he wasn't dealing. I knew that he was actually doing the shit. I knew it. So, because I would smell the smoke, he would sit in the garage for hours when he would get off, and he would never be able to go to sleep. There were so many signs that I missed. Some of the signs that I missed was he hardly ever slept. He was always on go. He really wasn't very active in the bed like that. It was wishy-washy, it was then, and it was then, and then it was might have been, that type of stuff. So there were different signs that could have pointed to, okay, this man might also be doing something other than weed. But it never dawned on me that he might be into street pills. Never did. Because I really never saw that man take them either. But he always had that book bag with him. All right. So I flushed him down the toilet, and I asked him. I woke him up out of his sleep, actually. I said, Jerry, get up real quick. He said, what's wrong, babe? The baby okay? Yeah, the baby okay, nigga. I said, I got a question. I had went through your book bag. Okay, for what? I said, you taking drugs? Like you taking street pills? He said, that ain't none of your fucking business, man. I said, that ain't none of my fucking business. That's crazy. In my motherfucking house, you raising your voice. I said, that is my business. Because I've been seeing that shit trailing through my fucking house where my kids could get a hold of this shit. I said, so you on drugs. You taking street pills, ain't it? And I told him, I said, now you gonna either quit that shit or you can go ahead and get on up out of here. Because one thing I'm not going to do is put my kids in harm's way, fucking around with you, getting like this, and you leaving drugs every fucking where. That man looked at me and he said, I ain't going to never fucking stop, and you can leave me if you want to. And y'all, I know y'all been waiting on it. But that is the day that I waited for him to go in that room and start ironing them clothes for work. When I tell you I unplugged that iron, and I put that iron on the floor. He said, what you doing? I picked up that motherfucking ironing board and I beat the fuck out that man in my baby's bedroom. I said, because what you not gonna do is you not gonna fucking disrespect me no more. Don't raise your fucking voice at me. I'ma beat your ass every time, bitch. And I meant that shit. I meant it, y'all. I really did. I beat that man with that fucking ironing board. I did. And I called my mama. And I told her, I said, I beat Jared ass with the ironing board. She said, don't do that. Don't get yourself so mad that you do something like that. I said, man, fuck that nigga, man. Fuck that nigga. So I tell her, I say, mama, he on drugs. He on drugs. So now we know that he lied, he on drugs. He go to work that day, he don't come home. Now this is the pattern that he starts of coming home and just leaving out when he want to. Don't know where he at, can't get a hold of him on the phone. He just coming in and out when he want to at this point. This is May of 2021. At the end or close to the end of May, my oldest at the time, he was getting ready to graduate pre-K and he was going to kindergarten. Mind you, I told you that both of my kids, I found a good daycare for them. So in August, my son was transitioning to the elementary school outside of that subdivision that we were in. So his pre-K school had a graduation ceremony for him. I would have never thought that my ex-husband would have missed this, but he did. He said, babe, I got a lot of people that done called out today. I'm not going to make Walker's graduation. I said, all right, man, it's cool. Part of me didn't want to really go by myself because at the time, me and Walker's daddy wasn't seeing eye to eye, and he was a little jaded because I had another baby, and, you know, he still loved me a little bit, but he married now, but, you know, I love his wife. I love his wife. So I go to the graduation, and I sit through it. I'm happy. I'm proud. Walker goes with his dad for the weekend because it was a Friday. And I decided that I was going to go up to Fish City Grill to get me something to eat. Me and Jared, we not on the best of terms, but I said, you know what? I'm going to go up here. I went up there. And as soon as I hit that door with that stroller, one of the best servers that was there, she was the sweetest thing. I don't even remember that baby name. But she walked up to me and she said, Mrs. such and such. She said, how you doing tonight? I said, I'm good. And she had a look of confusion on her face. I said, where's my husband? And she said, he got off 2 hours ago. It was like 6:30 in the evening. I said, impossible. He missed my son's graduation because he said he was going to be working. Y'all didn't have enough people on shift. She said, oh, we have a full staff tonight. He told us that he was leaving for the night about 2 hours ago. So 2 hours ago would have been like 4:30. The graduation started at like 5. So I said, oh no, boo, let me call him. So she's standing right there. The restaurant packed. You really wouldn't even know where to sit in there. So I kind of pull over to the side of the door. I make a phone call. He don't answer me. Doop. Called again. Doop. Forwarding my calls to voicemail. I said, baby, do me a favor. Bring me y'all restaurant cordless phone. So I called him from the restaurant phone. He picked up on the first fucking ring. Hello, this is Jared. I said, where the fuck you at, man? Where you at, nigga? Babe, wait a minute, babe. I had to go to Sam's to get something for the restaurant. I said, you a motherfucking cold case lie, bitch. I said, these people done told me that you done got off 2 hours ago and you missed Walker motherfucking graduation for what? Where the fuck you at, man? And I'm going in the restaurant. The lady said, Mrs. Such and Such. Mrs. Such and Such. Okay. I said, you lying. You a lying ass bitch. I said, but don't worry about it. I'm going to get your ass when we get home. Don't worry. I got you. I hung up that phone. I said, baby, I appreciate you. She said, can I get you a water? Can I get you a salad to go? Can I get you anything? I said, babe, I don't have an appetite. That man done lied to me. I said, is there any chance that y'all would have needed something in their kitchen? Any chance that y'all would have needed something in their kitchen? And he might have went to a local Sam's or a Kroger and got some ingredients or something, because that's what he told me. She said, ma'am, Jared told us that he was going home for the evening. We are not expecting him to come back. He is gone. When I called him on that cordless phone, I could hear the wind gushing in the background like he had his window down in his car. So he was off for sure. But I have no idea where he was or who he was with or what he was doing. According to him, he was going to Sam's Club because the restaurant needed something in the kitchen.